Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son, two great kings. Second of all, I want to give the honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, so I just want to do a short video or how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. You know, a little lengthy title, but I want to name the video "The Next World Reserve Currency Will Be the Mark of the Beast." Alright, or the microchip technology. Alright, aka the microchip technology. Alright, and as you can see on the screen, I just did a simple Google search for the word or the saying world reserve currency. Alright, and what made me want to do this video, through the spirit and power and grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, just watching different ones of these financial experts, and they're all basically trying to predict, what's going to take the place of paper money and debit cards, basically, of physical cash. Alright, and the next system that's going to be the next global, the world reserve currency, so-called world reserve currency, alright, is going to be the mark of the beast, alright, which is the RFID microchip, alright, or the microchip technology. Alright, in the scriptures, Revelation the 13th chapter, it says, he calls on all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Alright, starting off most importantly here in Babylon the Great in America. Alright, but it's also going to be in other places as well. Alright, in Europe, they have something called the NFC, Near Field Communication Chip. Alright, also in Europe, they have chipping parties. Alright, in China, they're pretty much digital. They don't really deal with paper money, alright, or debit cards or credit cards. They pay with their iPhones or whatever. Alright, so everything and everywhere is going digital, and that will be the next world reserve currency. Because a lot of them say that it's going to be the cryptocurrency, which all of that, cryptocurrency and all that is, when you look it up, it's just a digital asset, but basically digital money, and that's exactly what they want. They want everything to go digital. All right, and rather you have, no matter what type of, it's all gonna be on the microchip. All right, whatever you want to call it, rather you have, because it says gold and silver, and Ezekiel the 7th chapter, it said they should cast their silver and their gold in the streets, which is the paper money that we use. All right, now for a while you probably be able to move around with Master Spirit, Gerald Salente is one of the guys, with silver and gold, but at some point, they're gonna make it where the only way you'll be able to purchase things is with the microchip. All right, and well, let me go ahead and read this. I don't want to ramble on too long, but it says world reserve currency. The world's majority reserve currencies are the U.S. dollar, the euro, Japanese yen, British pound, sterling, and the Chinese yen. Some reserves are also held in Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, Swiss francs. About 60% of foreign exchange reserves are held in U.S. dollars, the International Monetary Fund reports. This was done on February 5th, which today, 2021, which today's date is May 27th, 2021, year of hastening and the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And again, all this is, like I just named, all these different currencies here in Babylon the Great. Of course, you have the U.S. dollar. In Europe, you have the euro. British, they deal with the British pound. Chinese deal with the Chinese yuan, Japanese yen, and all that. Switzerland, the Swiss francs, the Canadian dollar. All right, all those different currencies are going to be done away with at some point, and they're all going to be, and everything is going to be digital. So the next so-called world reserve currency will be the mark of the beast, which they say that, a lot of them are saying that it's going to be something called the Fed coin or the Amiro, which, that just might be a fancy title for it, because they're not going to come out and call it, the RFID microchip, All right, then I don't believe they're gonna come out and call it that, but they're gonna throw a fancy title on it. I believe. Just I speak as a man, but I believe they're gonna put a little fancy title on it. Your mural that's been talked about. I heard that come up a lot for a few years now. Um, the Fed coin and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it's all everything. The whole system is going to be digital, and it's going to require you to take a microchip in your hands or in your forehead. All right, that you'll be able to buy and sell. So all this paper money and debit cards and credit cards will be done away with. All right, and the next so-called world reserve currency will be the microchip technology. All right. Let's get of course, Revelation 13, what the lesson is based off of. All right. And again, those guys, the financial guys, they're sharp guys, they're smart guys. All right, they understand the money system, but they don't understand prophecy. All right, they don't know the prophecies. All right, like Elder Tahar always says, they don't know. People don't know prophecies. All right, and that's not me boasting and bragging, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, starting with the elders and the apostles and brothers ranking on down, they believe in this truth. We understand the prophecies. We understand that this is going to come to pass. What those dudes don't understand. All right, they just see the money and see where it's going, and they believe it's going to be this, and this is going to be the future. No, the future is everybody's going to be embedded with a microchip, and that's going to be how people are going to purchase things, buy things. That's the future. All right, which they don't understand. Which those financial experts don't understand. Why? Because they don't understand prophecies. All right. They're just, smart guys. They pay attention to the markets. Again, they are smart guys. They are real smart guys. All right, but again, they don't know prophecy. All right. But this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right. And I'll say this. Some of them, do speak about the mark of the beast. All right. I've heard some of them speak about that, but I don't believe they all fully understand it. All right. But I could be wrong. A lot of them may know exactly what it is, but the way they, speak, they speak about, you can preserve your wealth like this, and you still be able to move around with this. No, at some point they're gonna make it where you're gonna have to take this to buy and sell. Why? Because it's prophecy. All right. Let me read it again. Revelation 13 and 15. He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is his system that we're in. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great. Right? He calls of all. All right. Everybody here in Babylon the Great. All right. Everybody is going to be made mandatory. All right. Everybody in Europe. All right. Which is the beast, the NATO and the EU, which is a part of this beast system. All right. And so on and so forth. All right. It's going to be required to take this chip if you want to be able to buy and sell. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, which that mark is charagma, which means to make a cut or incision in the flesh. They're going to cut open your flesh with a needle and inject the microchip inside of you, to break it down, plainly. All right. In their right hand or in their forehead. Right, in their right hand or in their forehead. All right, in their hands or in your head. All right. And the scriptures say, we prophesied of times that are not far off. This devil, Elon Musk, has been working on microchipping people, putting microchips in people's brains this year. All right. There's videos on YouTube of people taking a microchip 5 or 8 years ago. 5 years ago, taking a microchip. So it's taking place, man. What's that place? I think it's in Wisconsin, 5 square feet or whatever it's called. All right, they were microchipping people so they could use the vending machines. All right, or whatever. So I mean, we prophesied, and now the mark of the beast is here, man. It's here. Now we're just waiting for it to be made mandatory, where the world has to take it in order to be able to buy and sell. All right, mainly again here in America. All right, mainly. All right. to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. Right. How do these countries buy and sell now? They buy and sell with their currency. They work with their with whatever currency their country uses. Like again, here in America, we use the U.S. dollar. In Japan, they use the Japanese yen or whatever. In British, they use the Great Britain or whatever. They use the British pound or whatever. China is the Chinese yuan. All right. In Canada, they use the Canadian dollar. All right, and so on and so forth. All right. But the scripture again says, and he calls them all. It's like in verse 17 again, and that no man might buy or sell. So all those currencies have to be done away with. All right, and it's going to be replaced with the mark, which is the microchip technology, or the RFID, or the NFC microchip. All right, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that have the mark. So if you don't have this mark, you won't be able to buy and sell. So those different world reserve currencies are going to be done away with, and it's going to take the microchip is going to take the place of these world reserve currencies. So the next real world, so-called world reserve currency will be the mark of the beast. All right. Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right. You know, so all of this is going to be done away with. And this is going to take the place. I already got it lined up. This is going to take the place of those currencies, including the U.S. dollar, by the way. All right. And when the U.S. dollar falls, when this U.S. dollar falls here in Babylon the Great, that's when all hell truly is going to break loose. When your dollar, when it takes $200 to buy one pound of hamburger, it takes $200 or $300 due to hyperinflation. That's when all hell truly is gonna break loose here. And this is Satan, man. He ain't straight Satan, man. I just had it. Yeah, we're winning. All praises Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is winning, man. All right, and that's a victory for us if they're winning. Yeah, but this is gonna take the place. And once again this dollar goes to hell here in Babylon the Great, all hell is gonna break loose, man. And they're gonna come in with a solution. All right, just like they did with this in the what you call it, the knockout punch. That was just a test run. All right, see how people panic, and and then they admit it. So like if you're getting tongue tied, they admit it that pretty much whatever age you are, you have a 90% chance to survive the Crown Royale, the Crown Royale. All right, 19. All right, but people still went out there and took it, man. So once they crash this dollar, all right, and they say, look, well, the money's no good, but we got this system here. All you gotta do is take the microchip. People are gonna line up and take it, man. They're gonna line right up and take it. All right. People took the knockout punch. They didn't even know what the hell was in it at all. They didn't have a clue what was in it, and they still took it. It wasn't sick or anything, but they still went and took it. So how much more the microchip? When the microchip comes, when they say cash is completely worthless or cash is passing the virus around, all right, and we got this, it'll be safer for you to use. What you think these motherfuckers are gonna do, man? They're gonna go out, they're gonna line right up and go take it, man. Line right up and go take it, man. And all of you are gonna be destroyed here in Babylon the Great, man. All right, all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians that take it, you're gonna be destroyed. All right, for taking this. All right, so with that, I don't want to rant, go on a rant or anything. I pray this video was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. All right, second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.